last but not least, let me close this right quick because let me talk for a little bit. Let me talk about my history with Warner Bros. So apparently we got news of this like yesterday or 2 days ago. Netflix is trying to acquire Warner Bros. Warner Bros owns a lot of different series, a lot of different franchises, and if Netflix acquires Warner Bros, they get all of that. Now, is this good for business? No, it is not. But I'm gonna talk about my history and what my thoughts are with Warner Bros. So right now the state of Warner Bros is not good. It's not. So back then Warner Bros was when we're talking about the games. As far as my history goes with the games, they got Mortal Kombat, they got the Batman, they got the DC stuff going on. Like back then, it was top tier. They knew what they was doing. Shadow of Mordor, that was a great game. Great game. But as of recently, these past few years, they have been coming out with nothing but trash. Like Gotham Knights? Kill the Justice League. They were supposed to come out with a Wonder Woman game. That didn't happen. They were supposed to come out with another DC game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they canceled all that. Warner Bros. They had that Warner Bros. Fighting game. I forgot what it's called. That flopped. I genuinely thought that was gonna be competition for Super Smash Bros. Because what Warner Bros owns, they own so many IPs. We're talking about Cartoon Network. We're talking about Harry Potter, Scooby-Doo, the Adult Swim, all of that, DC, Game of Thrones, Looney Tunes. Like they own a lot of stuff, and for them to acquire, for a bigger company to acquire them, they're gonna have all of that. But when it comes to Warner Bros. And making video games, it's not it. Another one, Mortal Kombat 1. It had a spark when it first came out, but then that flopped. Nobody's talking about that now. It was in the big three: Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 1, they just need to take a break from Mortal Kombat. Come back in a few years, give it time to cook. Go back and make a game plan. See what y'all did wrong with Mortal Kombat 1 and come back. Because Mortal Kombat 9, 10, and 11, great. Mortal Kombat 10, I like that more grittier, darker feel to it. Mortal Kombat 1, I mean, it's still violent, all of them are violent, but it was a lighter tone to it. Like lighter in aesthetically lighter. I like that darker aesthetic. But yeah, Warner Bros. Ain't been doing so hot. And now they've been focusing on the live service stuff. Kill the Justice League. That game was trash. I feel bad for anybody who bought that game. They are just not what they used to be. This is a company that had Batman Arkham series. Arkham City, one of the greatest superhero games of all time. And now they got reduced to something like a Gotham Knights whatchamacallit, Kill the Justice League. How I said, Shadow of Mordor. That game was amazing. I knew nothing about Lord of the Rings until I really dived into that game. I heard Shadow of War was good, but it had a whole bunch of live action, not live action, live service stuff going on, and it just wasn't as good as the first one. But yeah, they have not been doing so great. Like, their track record is not it. It's been going downhill from here. And so if they get acquired, if they get acquired by Netflix or some other big company, I don't know what that is going to mean for what the games are going to be. Is this going to be a new standard? Netflix might have different plans. Is it going to be more focused on microtransactions and a live service games like that? Because if not, we're just going downhill from there. So a couple of days ago, we just got news that they are trying to acquire. Nothing has been set in stone yet, but they have been trying to acquire. And today, Paramount came out with something. They're trying to make a bid on obtaining Warner Bros. So we don't know what's about to happen. We don't know what the future is going to hold for this company. It's going to get bought out eventually. I already know it. So I'm going to read a little bit about this, and we're not going to read all of it, but we're just going to kind of breeze through. So Paramount on Monday, which is today, mounted a hostile takeover bid for Warner Bros. Discovery, a brazen attempt to secure a Hollywood prize snatched away by Netflix last week. Netflix announced an $83 billion deal to buy a big part of Warner Bros. Paramount said it would pay $30 per share in each cash, valuing the company at around $108 billion, including the debt. It said it was going to shareholders because the board of Warner Bros. Discovery is pursuing an inferior proposal that will lead to a challenging regulatory approval process. Paramount has offered to buy all of Warner Bros. Discovery, including the Warner Bros. Movie studio, the HBO Max streaming service, and a portfolio of cable channels, including CNN. Cable channels are not part of the Netflix deal. So apparently Paramount got a better deal than Netflix right now. But the thing is, if one of these companies acquires Warner Bros., who knows what the price is going to go up? There's going to be less competition for everybody, and you need competition. I was reading, or I was watching Black Okage. Shout out to him. I was watching one of his videos. He was talking about this too. You need 2 to 3, not 2 to 3. You need 3 to 4 people in the same field as for competition. Because if you don't have any competition, that one company is going to make the rules, and that's going to be the standard. Like, steel sharpens steel. That's why we have competition for gaming. That's why we have PlayStation. Well, we had keyword had Xbox. That's why we had Nintendo. Back then, we had GameCube, Xbox, and PlayStation 2. That was the big three. That was what we were competing for. And then we went over to of course, Nintendo's going to do their thing with the handhelds. PlayStation had their handhelds, the PSP. Then we reached to the PS3, the Xbox 360, the Wii. That was competition. And nowadays, we're at the Switch 2, PS5, Xbox. I don't know what y'all got going on right now. And I don't want Xbox to fail. I really don't. Like, I need Microsoft to get it together when it comes to the gaming side of things. Financial point, y'all got it. Y'all got enough money. Y'all own the tech world. But when it comes to the gaming side of things, downhill. Sony is winning. And we don't need Sony to be the number one top dog, because they're the ones that are going to be the ground. They're the ones that are going to be the standard for how games are going to be set. And we don't want that. We need the different companies. We need different developers to live on. And if this is getting acquired, 9 times out of 10, this probably will the prices will go up. So I don't know, but with this offer that they're trying to do, and you got to think Warner Bros. They got the studio, they own big major stuff, like as far as movie wise. They got the HBO streaming services, and you already know the catalog on that. You talking about Sopranos, you're talking about Game of Thrones, you talking about The Wire, you talking about The Pit, Sex and the City, all those HBO originals. They're gonna have all that. So yeah, like HBO got some heat. Cause if I was to really choose and have only a couple services, HBO was not leaving. HBO got the TV hits. They are king when it comes to TV shows. They are king when it comes to drama. I love me some drama. So I'd rather have well, let me not say that, because Netflix got some heat too. But to me, honestly, Netflix wasn't like how it was years back. That was peak. But HBO is not going nowhere for my personal list. But yeah, I mean, this is a whole bunch of other details about the shares and what's gonna happen, but the market for this is not good. It's not. So we don't know what's about to happen for Warner Bros. We don't know what's about to happen for the gaming side of Warner Bros. They need to get it together with the gaming side. They scrapped DC superhero games. They need to bring that back. They won't, but it's just, I don't know. They need to take a break. They need to take a break from Mortal Kombat, and they need to come out with something better. So, and they are focusing on the live action. I keep saying live action. They keep focusing more on the live service aspect. We don't need that. So yeah, we're gonna see. So I know this story is gonna get updated pretty much every day. We don't know who's gonna have the rights or buy out this whole company, because that's a lot of money. Netflix had an $83 billion. Paramount is talking about 100-something million or billion. That's a lot, plus the debt that they're trying to carry on with that. That's a lot of money. So we're gonna see.